So I like to get it all foamed up like so and just apply it to the face. Hi, it's Taylor from Sephora Squad, and if you're wondering where I'm headed with these green dots on my face, the answer is to bed. I'm going to be sharing my nighttime skincare routine for acne, so if you are interested, keep on watching. The first step in my nighttime skincare routine is to remove all of my makeup, so I like to go in with a double cleanse always. For my first cleanse, I am using the Glow Recipe Papaya Sorbet Enzyme Cleansing Balm to remove all of the makeup, break it down. I like this one because it doesn't strip my skin too much. It helps maintain the moisture, so I like to work it in a decent amount of time, about 30 seconds on my skin. So I start by scooping out a decent amount here. I have nails on, so I just use the sides of my fingers. And I like to work it in my hands just for a quick second or two before even applying it to the face, really warming up that product between my fingers. And it will, in your hands, warming it up like this, it will break down into more of an oil-based consistency rather than that rich, thick balm. So I'm going to go ahead and just work that into the skin super, super gently, breaking down any makeup we have on. I like to really work it in the brows as well. I had a brow like lamination glue type product in, so I really need to break down that gel. Our second cleanse will help with that as well, but this is more of an oil base, so it's going to break it down a little bit easier than the gel cleanser will. Now that I have the cleansing balm all melted into my skin and my makeup is broken down for the most part, I'm going in with a dampened washcloth and just gently rubbing away that product, being super gentle. Now that the makeup is all removed from the cleansing balm, my skin is nice and clean for the most part, so we are ready to go in with our gel cleanser. And for that, I'm going to be using the Murad Clarifying Cleanser. This has 1.5% salicylic acid. I personally find that my skin and my acne responds very well to salicylic acid, so this is what I'm going to be using to do my main cleanse. This is a gel-based cleanser, which again, I prefer for my acne-prone skin, and that is about how much I'm going in with there, and it is foaming up really, really nicely. So I just add in a little bit of water at a time and work it into my skin, paying specific attention to any crevices in my skin, like my chin area or between the nose, between the brow, where makeup tends to settle a little bit more. And now I'm just removing it with another separate damp washcloth. Now that my skin is all dry and perfectly cleansed, I'm ready to go in with my serum. And today I'm going to be using the Caudalie Vino Pure Their Skin Perfecting Serum. I love this because it helps me with texture, pores, all of that stuff, any of my existing breakouts. It does have a light BHA in it, so it's going to help do a tiny bit of exfoliation as well. And I'm taking 1 full pump's worth to start. And again, I don't really feel like I need this all over the face as much as I do in this bottom portion where you can tell that I'm breaking out a bit more at the moment. So I just like to massage it into the skin, mostly focusing on this lower portion of the face. I just don't really need it as much on my forehead. I'll just move any excess up there, but we're really concentrating it where I have my existing breakouts, where I want to smooth that texture, where I want to refine my pores. This serum's going to help with all of those concerns. Bit on the nose. And then my hands are still a tiny bit damp with product, so I'm going to just apply any excess on my forehead, patting it in, and then I just like to let it sit, absorb into the skin for about 30 seconds before heading in with my moisturizer. Now that I've allowed the Caudalie serum to dry down a little bit, I am ready to go in and moisturize. This is my #1 step for me personally because I do have very dry skin, but I also do have acne-prone skin. So this product is perfectly geared towards my skin type, and this is the Peace Out Repairing Moisturizer. I love it because it has added ceramides as well. Really great for anti-aging and really plumping up the skin. I'm starting off with 3 pumps worth of this moisturizer. Again, working the product in my fingers, that is my #1 tip with my skincare, really just warming product up before I apply it to my face so that once I apply it, it just sinks right in. And I am ready to work this into my skin and get all moisturized. As I said, I have very dry skin, but also very acne prone skin. So I like to apply a heavier amount of moisturizer than some with acne prone skin might, just because I am on the more dry side. And this moisturizer really works well to hydrate my skin without causing any breakouts. I do like to carry any excess product down the neck as well, especially because this formulation does have ceramides in it. It's just going to give us that boost of anti-aging. Going back with a pump and a half for my forehead area. Now that we are nice and hydrated, I am ready to go in with my spot treatment, and today I'm going to be using the Inkyless Succinate Spot Treatment, and I like to use this on any active breakouts that I have. As I said, most of my active breakouts at the moment are concentrated on the lower portion of my face, specifically on the left side, so that's mainly where I'm going to be applying this. It is a targeted spot treatment, and it is a salicylic acid blend, which, same as my cleanser, works really well for my skin. I like this especially because it does have a slight green color to it, so I can see exactly where I'm applying it to the skin. You can apply this before your moisturizer if it works better for you or if you prefer, but I personally prefer applying it after my moisturizer, just so that it can stay targeted where I want it on my spots, because if I apply it before my moisturizer, I'm then blending it all in together. So I like keeping it concentrated on my specific spots, because a lot of this here is just scarring and I don't need it concentrated in that area. Here you can see exactly where I applied that spot treatment. I personally don't like to rub it in. I just leave it exactly targeted where I need it and let it sink in overnight and do its magic. Now that my skin is all cleansed, moisturized, and treated, I am all ready for bed. Let me know down below if you've ever tried any of these products, and be sure to like and subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this. Bye!